Happy 2026.
Happy
New Year, everyone. And welcome to 2026 edition of the ILF Life, right? I'm Shanya Shea Forston, co-founder of Forston Consultants, along with my amazing husband, Derek Forston, the founder of it all, of the All Things Independent Living Facilities. And we are so excited to enter into this new year with new opportunities to do amazing things and help impact our communities. So Derek, go ahead and introduce yourself for the people and let's get this party started.
So thank y'all so much for being here. And I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And I'm going to pretend that nobody knows us today, right? Yeah. This is a brand new year. Everything that happened last year is in the past and we're moving forward. So as she said, that's my beautiful wife. That's not my boo thing. Well, it kind of is. That's not my girlfriend. That's not some lady I met on the street.
I'm still your boo thing, girlfriend, wife, all that.
Actually, all that, but I wanted to signify that you're my wife.
I'm your homie, lover, friend, wife.
Because, well, remember, all these new people don't know us.
Right,
so
right.
That's my boo thing, my wife. And we have been happily married since 2012. My name is Derek Forston. I am the owner and operator of Forston Consultants, where me and my family, we go all over the world sharing what this is. God blessed me to walk off my job many years ago. And my sole job is to go all over the world teaching people what is an independent living facility and how can you leave your job to do something that God has probably truly called you to.
Yeah.
And what's cool about what this is in terms of an independent living facility, it's a ministry. So all of you guys that feel called of God to be involved in ministry, that don't always mean that you got to have a microphone in your hand speaking in front of a congregation with the piano guy, the guitar, the set of drums and music and all of that. Maybe your ministry is through real estate and helping people, right? So you're going to find out quickly, man, that we love God, we love people, and we love real estate.
Right.
And God, not Derek, was genius enough to allow us to put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out, really, y'all, that's the cheat code to life. If I can please God, help people, be involved in my community, and they respect me while I'm doing it, but also I want y'all to make enough money to feed your family.
Yeah.
And that's what I call a home run when it comes to a business. And I'll admit, that just gave me chill bumps, actually. Derek, I can get down with that. Derek, I just met you, bro. But if you said what you and your family stand for is pleasing God, helping people, being respected by the community. But Derek, you also said you want me to make enough money to feed my family and walk on my job if that's what I desire. If you said, Derek, I can get down with that, bro. Like, Derek, I just met you and your lovely wife, but so far, bro, I can get down with that, Derek. And the cool part about it, I'm no pastor, I'm no bishop, I'm no priest. Again, I'm going to say this 10 times. We just love God. We love people. And when I found out I can mix them together with real estate, no disrespect, but man, I'm putting God, real estate, the love of God, and people in a blender. And I'm blending it up and I'm pouring it all over my city.
Yeah.
And it's called the love of God through real estate. In fact, we stand on something that we call PDR, purpose-driven real estate.
Yep.
Some of you guys are already in real estate in certain ways. We, again, very slowly, because I talk fast, y'all, and sometimes I stutter because I just was born that way. But guys, we run independent living facilities. Now, if you on TikTok, you do see one set of pictures, but if you come on YouTube today, I'm going to show 1,000 pictures of how God showed us how to get into this.
Yeah.
More importantly, I'm going to talk about some goals today. I'm also going to talk about some concerns that I've been seeing inside of that ILF Academy, that free group, and I want to help y'all. So if you didn't know it, I'm your new big brother. Like, I'm your new brother. People like Jermaine that's got on that nice blazer and that nice shirt now, people like Tia, people like Rhonda, people like Katara, they've been family so long. Like, I jokingly said, y'all, but it's like that old furniture that's comfortable in your house is always there. They're like family to us because they're always here.
Yeah.
Cheat code, that's also always the people that do well under our coaching.
Correct.
People that stay tight, close knitted to us. Does that make sense? So already in this new year, I'm giving y'all the cheat code. Keep God first in your life. Allow me to become your big brother. Shay gonna be your big sister. And again, we're going to stay on our knees before to put God, butts in beds, because that's this whole model. And really quickly, I'm going to turn it over to Shay. Really simply, an independent living facility, guys, is something that we trademarked. God led Shay to tell me that we should trademark this thing. Many years ago, we applied for the trademark, got it. So the teaching style, the to-do, the name of it, all the likeness, we own it. So don't be fooled by people in 2026 that's pretending to do this and ain't been through nothing.
Yeah.
They're copying us. That's the other thing I told you, remember, keep God first. When you do that, he gives you something called discernment.
Yeah.
See, I'm going in a whole different direction I didn't even expect today. But keeping God first again keeps that discernment at a high level. I don't want y'all to be tricked by people. Guys, we're here 7 days a week coaching this thing. I got all kind of one-on-one coaching and DIYs, and we'll talk about that later. But one more time, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, you're in the right place. So, and again, now I'm moving on, and now I want to get out and meet people, talk to people. Guys, remember, if you're new to me, watch this. I used to be the social worker for 9 years. So I know both sides of it. Dummy me, I just waited all my life, feel like, to get on this side of the fence. I was making 28 grand a year. God messed around and showed me a lady, y'all, that was making 41 grand a month doing this. I was making 28 grand a year. And I'll use the term God messed around and showed me a lady, y'all, that was living my dream, doing this, but she was doing it in rats and roaches. So as that social worker, just like y'all, I was praying to God, change my life. I said, God, I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I said, but God, I love people. I want to help people. And if you on TikTok, you're not going to see nothing. Please come to Forston Consultants TikTok, people. I want to show y'all these rats and roaches. This girl was making 41 grand a month, y'all, as I'm begging God to change my life. This girl said, Derek, I'll never teach you how to do this, but let me show you what I make doing it. I was like, oh my God. And then again, along the way, right, many years later, I lost 60 pounds and wasted a bunch of years of my life because I thought I needed a license. I thought I had to own the property. Guys, none of that was true. Here go y'all big brother many years ago as a social worker. And this is what I saw when I took one Saturday and I said, man, let me go see what it looked like. Because nobody want to teach me. And TikTok, you missing it. I'm not showing burnt up kitchens and beds on the ground. Help me out over there, Shay. But guys, can you imagine the lady that I saw making 41 grand a month? This is how she was doing it. I pray that none of y'all are like this. And the cool part about it, most of y'all that find us, it ain't no coincidence. Most of y'all been praying for something just like this, but to do it the right way.
Yeah.
I'll be that gummed if we do it like this and we asking God to change our life financially. Can you see those bricks that are holding that bed up? Can y'all see the beds on the ground? Or y'all, I'm not super techy, so tell me that y'all can see this stuff because I want to make sure that y'all can see it and I ain't just showing it. My TikTok people have no clue what I'm talking about. TikTok, come over to YouTube, the Forston Consultants. I saw a lady living my dream, y'all. I was making 28 grand a year. Please tell me you can see these pictures. Can you see these pictures, big bro? Because I'm your big brother now. I was blown by the fact that people were like living like this, and that girl was making what I'm gonna call all that money. Guys, I'll use the word, poor is not a great word, but guys, I've been with lack most of my adult life. Yeah. Not that I was homeless ever. God was always more than enough. I'm speaking positive. I never ate out of trash cans. But guys, I'll be honest. There was never really overflow in my life. There was never really enough. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, living check to check. Most Americans are one check away from like really losing their lights, their water, their grocery. Guys, I've been that way most of my life. But when God messed around and showed me this model, and I said, wow, this girl makes 41 grand a month housing people in daggone roaches. Boy, if I do this halfway right, God gonna bless the socks off of my feet. Yeah. But halfway right is not even the way we do it. We want to be complete opposite of what I just showed y'all. And I'm done with that story already because I normally take 2 hours to tell that story. But that's where this vision came from. And we're going to get back to our goals. But this vision, I just wanted to show the Clark family that because they was asking. That's where it came from. I'm no genius. I barely finished high school. Shay tricked me to go to college. That's how I got the degree and the job. And God showed me my dream through somebody doing it the wrong way. Yeah. And I said, God, if you let me get in this and it changed my life, I'll go all over the world teaching and I'll never take any credit. So watch me do that real quick and I'm going to turn it over to Shay. Guys, without God, I'm a nobody. Mm-hmm. But with God, most of y'all going to think your dream came true today because I'm now your big brother. God sent me through the bumps, the bruises, the lawsuits, the Channel 8 news so that you don't have to. And what my whole goal in 2026 is to further the education of the ILF model, because remember, we're the trademark owners of it.
Correct.
So it breaks my heart when I see people say, I got a house. Can y'all help me fill it? Mm-hmm. That ain't how that work. I want your phone to be ringing so much before you go even look at a house. We teach a model that's called housing referral agent. That way you can get started with this with no house.
Exactly.
And that's 90% of y'all.
And you've now acquired the leads. Like I said, you've now done the thing that is most important, which is lead generation, is letting people know who you are, letting people know that you exist and that you know what you are doing, right? This gives you time to meet with case managers and social workers, become known in your community and other organizations. If they don't know you guys and you come up talking about, I have a house, help, 99.9% of people are not going to trust you, right? Even the housing referral agencies are going to have expectations that you have to meet. And then I guarantee you the person with the house is not going to want to do half of what the housing referral agents that have been trained under us are going to require them to do. Because it's a process that you're going to be taught to do as well, to make sure that you're referring into the right person. So a lot of times we tell people, slow down, right? The word tells us my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And people are so afraid of obtaining knowledge that they just go and do. And when they get out there and do and they fail, they blame it on the thing that they are trying to do when it wasn't the thing that they were trying to do, which hence is the ILF model. It was them not getting knowledge, them not getting understanding, them not counting the cost of what it's going to take to run this business. It is a business, not a hobby. And that's one of the things that I'm going to really stress a lot this year. I'm going to be the bad cop this year. I'm going to be the person that really brings people to reality of the fact that if you're not going to run this as a business, don't even get in the way of doing it. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your efforts. Don't waste your money.
Because it's going to either frustrate you, land you in jail, or the Channel 8 news.
Yeah. Or you end up closed down. You're going to end up with a lot of other issues that you don't want. And I tell people all the time, like, this is not no get rich quick scheme. This is not something that you can just start today and think that is going to be full tomorrow and everybody trusts you and believe in what you do. It doesn't work like that. This is an actual business where you have to put your hands to the plow. Okay, so I'm gonna be that one this year, Derek. I'm gonna be that clinging symbol.
It's called tough love, because again, man, we just care about you guys so much that we don't want to see you guys fail. So let's make sure that we're building relationships with social workers and case managers. And I want you guys to use Google or ChatGPT and ask it for at least 10 places that you can go and represent who you are and what you do. But remember, we don't do that even again until you get the LLC. Or I'll just call it your entity. Some of you guys may go nonprofit. In fact, let's have a little fun right now. Whether you want to be an LLC, for-profit, or a nonprofit. So again, I'm for-profit. Shay is a nonprofit. Let's take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, who wants to be a nonprofit or for-profit? And we'll be right back. I hope you guys are enjoying the information. If you want more information just like this, what you're hearing now, make sure you text the phrase more info and don't put it in the chat. Text it to this phone number. Text more info, that's MOREINFO, to the phone number 407-326-0086. We're going to give you our complimentary webinar, and then that leads to a complimentary call with me and my team to talk about how fast can we get you started. Let's get back to the show. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
run around the house
if you just joined us, and if you love God, love people, and love real estate, you're in the right place. All we're discussing is running independent living facilities, which is an environment where adults, not kids, not married couples, not the boyfriend and girlfriend, we house the single individual male or the single individual female in a shared living environment. Some people do co-ed. Some people don't. Under my coaching, it's about 90-10. 90% of my people do not want nothing to do with co-ed.
Right.
10% of people actually like it. So again, let's have fun again. After hearing what this is, would you guys go co-ed or not? Co-ed or not? I actually don't. I either want all men, Shay does all women. My little tip is that if you do decide to go co-ed, it works usually better with the older population.
Yeah.
55 and up. Not that they can't get a little hanky-panky too, but I am not housing a 19-year-old guy and a 22-year-old young lady. Not doing it. To me, that's a party, right? So I'm trying to run a program that's housing people that can't afford an apartment. They can't buy a house. They can't pass a background check. And all they got is an SSI check or an SSDI check because either they're mental illness or physical illness.
Right.
Are you guys following this so far? This does not require a license because I'm treating you guys like this is the first time we met. I'm not taking for granted. None of y'all know me. So watch this. The reason we can do this with no license is because of the population we serve.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The people I serve don't need me to cook their bologna sandwich. The people I serve don't want me to, well, they do want me to drive them around, but I don't. The transportation through Uber, Lyft, their cousin, their boyfriend, their boo thing, their dad, their insurance company is my favorite.
Yeah.
Turn the back of your card over, sir. Call that 1-800 number. He'll take you anywhere you want to go. Now he thinks I'm a genius because he never knew that. I'm teaching y'all stuff that a bunch of y'all don't know. Can you imagine what's in that masterclass for $5? So one more time, we serve a population of people that can feed themselves. So if you're taking notes,
reminders,
write this down. Say, Derek said I'm going to get in trouble if I do these 3 things. If you offer food and you feeding people, that ain't, you serving the wrong population.
And that means,
if he needs you to feed him and he can't feed himself.
Okay. And that doesn't mean purchasing items to go in the house.
Right.
That means cooking an actual meal.
If you cooking the spaghetti and meatballs and you got to almost feed it to John, that ain't what this is, y'all. That's a group home or an IDD. My guy said, Derek, we don't need you, bro. Like, just make sure the stove
is them leg quarters.
Refrigerator is here, which brings up another point. I'm seeing it in this group. Do we let them cook in the kitchen? Absolutely, because I don't cook for them. I'm giving a masterclass right now, and I don't even realize it because this, even though that this may be basic to some people don't know this stuff. The group home model are people that can't feed themselves. They can't take their own medications. So back to you taking notes. Derek said I'm end up in jail, the Channel 8 News, or in big trouble if I'm feeding and providing food, if I'm providing transportation, meaning that you driving them around. You're
positioning yourself in a whole nother category.
And Derek said that I'll get in trouble if I'm giving out medications. Derek don't want me doing that under the ILF model because the people that Derek them serve, as he's teaching people all over the world, because they're the trademark owners of this, we housing the guy that said, Derek, I can cook my own bologna sandwich, bro. Because when I cook my bologna sandwich, Derek, I split it down the middle so it don't bubble up. I put my mayonnaise on it and my mustard, and I want 2 pickles. Derek, I don't need you for that. And Derek, I use Uber. Derek, I got a bicycle, and my ex-wife will take me anywhere I want to go.
Yeah.
And Derek, I take my pills on my own, bro. You don't need to be a nurse. Oh, this is some good coaching. That's why to us, I don't care who you talk to, and the group home has its space. The IDD has its space.
Correct.
The assisted living has its space. But I'll admit, y'all, I'm like a right now kind of guy. And the ILF model is the right now model. There is no licensing. There is no zoning. There is no calling your city talking about, I want to start one of these. Because when really, guys, watch me even break it down to a smaller level. Guys, all we're doing is providing a space, a bed for people that can't afford an apartment, a house, or that raggedy motel down on 13th Street.
Yep.
Guys, we are the middle ground between somebody being homeless and a safe place to live. And the cool part about it, I don't care what nobody say, it's a ministry. Because Derek didn't say it, but the Bible says the poor and needy will always be among us. God said, when you're doing unto the least of thee, the homeless, the marginalized, like you're doing him a favor. That's why this business is a no-brainer. Me and your pastor are the same. We're both in ministry, but this has the potential to go unless you start a mega church with 50,000 people in it. Anyway, and thank you for all the suggestions about the black seed oil and all of that stuff.
Yes, thank you.
And believe it or not, y'all, we still gonna go have some fun today. I wish God's best on all of y'all life. Visit forstonconsultants.com for all of the information. Join us 7 days a week on YouTube. And then I want 55 of y'all to become my friend on Facebook. I'm Derek Forston. And what'll be fun, I guess we'll tell you Monday what that means.
That's what I need y'all to do. Let's put in check. Get the truck there.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Hey, beautiful people. My name is Tiffany, and I'm the founder and executive director for Upward Onward Jacksonville Inc. First, I want to congratulate you for joining the ILF Masterclass, as this is your initial step, your first step for creating impact. So I came under Forston Consultants going on 2 years now, and I love it because their mentorship and their coaching is head on, side by side. They stay with you from the beginning and still now. Even with me having multiple ILFs, they're still providing their coaching, their skills, and their knowledge, and just their support overall. They help with forms. They help with teaching you how to communicate with those property managers for the facilities and also those social workers, just giving you that extra push, those extra nuggets that you absolutely need to be successful in the ILF community. So I would like to say, come on over. Come over. We would love to have you. And just like my brother and sister stated, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, this is the place for you. You will not regret it. You will love it, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work. And also with the CRM, don't tell Derek, but yes, I'm still working. He cringes when I say that, but I'm still working my 9 to 5, but only because of their CRM that comes with their mentorship has allowed me to actually still be in a space that I love in my community, doing social work. I am a social worker with doing these things and also being impactful with housing. So come on over. We would love to have you. Don't think about it. Do not, because you're going to think yourself out of it. But, pray on it for sure. And we'll love to see you over with the ILF family. Talk to you later.
Hello, I'm James Swain Jr., the owner of Restoration Regulators, which provides housing for men experiencing homelessness here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As an emergency response worker and a dedicated husband and father, juggling my responsibilities was challenging. That changed when I partnered with Forston Consultants. Their awesome virtual assistant service keeps my business operations smooth while I focus on my 9 to 5. Plus, their digital flow solutions offers everything I need in one place, from my phone service, website hosting, social media automation, and performance reports. Derek and Shay make sure I'm never alone on this journey, offering personalized one-on-one training at each step of my company's growth. With all these resources and real support, I have no excuses, just empowerment to be a catalyst for change in my community, bringing purpose to both my life and my family's.
I hope you guys are enjoying the information, and we super appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget, though, if you want to be an affiliate of what we do to get 40% of it, make sure you guys text the word affiliate to 407-326-0086. And remember, I pay 40% of whatever you sell. I hope you guys are enjoying the information. If you want more information just like this, what you're hearing now, make sure you text the phrase more info and don't put it in the chat. Text it to this phone number. Text more info, that's MOREINFO, to the phone number 407-326-0086. We're going to give you our complimentary webinar, and then that leads to a complimentary call with me and my team to talk about how fast can we get you started. Let's get back to the show. Hey, what's going on, family? I hope you guys are enjoying the show. But just in case if you was wondering, how in the world do we rent these properties or lease them? And what does the conversation sound like that we're telling the homeowner to convince them to rent their house to us? That's one of the biggest things in this business, and I want to give it to you. So text the word PURPOSE, PURPOSE, to the phone number 407-326-0086. And we're going to give you the exact guide to what we say, how do we dress, how do we find them, Everything you need to know in terms of to get your first property, we put it in the ebook. And again, it's called The Pursuit of Purpose and Profit. Text the word purpose to 407-326-0086, and we'll see you on the other side of success.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jermaine. I've been with Derek and Shay for about 4 months now. I got my first property within a month and a half or so of being under their coaching. I have a 6-bedroom house. I got all the rooms filled already. I'm charging $800 a month. You guys do the math on that. Derek and Shay don't like to talk about the money, but me, I'm a numbers guy. But the coaching is fantastic. Like, you will not lose. You will not lose. Please make the decision. Getting this coaching, whether it's the DIY or the 101 coaching. If you can do it with the DIY without talking to Derek every day, then go for it. But if you can do it and you need somebody to hold your hand and you need to call Derek whenever you need him, then I suggest you get the 101 coaching. It's been the best decision of my life, man. I'm telling you, like, get with it, and get ready to fire your boss, because it's going to happen. Thank y'all. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, family? Please make sure that you watch our webinar, which is the first step to getting started. So just text the phrase more info, MOREINFO, to the phone number 407-326-0086. Don't type it in the chat. Don't put it below. Text it to that phone number. That way you get that free webinar, but also it leads to a discovery call with me and my team to see how we can get you started. So again, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, this is it. Show me anything else where you can make such an impact in your community, serve God, but also make a bunch of money doing it. We don't hide that. We want to make a lot of money doing what this is so that we can extend our hand in the community and continue to be the answer to affordable housing. Text more info to 407-326-0086, and we'll see you on the other side of success. Let's get back to the show. Hey, what's going on, family? Are you somebody that needs some help in your life or your business? Are you somebody that has a lot of ideas, but you can't quite get them out? You probably need a virtual assistant, guys. And again, at $5 an hour, that's an absolute cheat code for you, your life, your family, and your business. Because oftentimes these virtual assistants, guys, can do a lot of what we can't. And they often come with a bachelor or a master's degree. So when it comes to the educational side of it, guys, these VAs are, again, the cheat code to everything that you're probably looking for. Most of you guys have a full-time job, so it's hard to kind of implement a lot of the ideas that God has given you or the ideas that are in your heart. You should be visiting va101.co to get a virtual assistant that can help you in your life and your business and get some of these ideas out of your brain onto paper and then to implementation. One more time, visit va101.co, not .com, but va101.co, and get a virtual assistant, guys, for $5 an hour. It's the cheat code, and it'll be the best decision that you ever made. I promise. We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content. Did you know that we had a Facebook Academy and it's absolutely free? Text the word join, JOIN, to 407-326-0086 and join the rest of us. There's about 90 to 100 people joining that group a day. And it's like-minded people that want to do the independent living facility model. So make sure that you join it. And again, text the word join, JOIN, to 407-326-0086. And my team will send you the link to join that. Or just go to Facebook and type in the ILF Academy and we'll see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all be good. As you can see, Shay is going. You guys be good. And let's pray you guys out. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh in us. You guys be great. And we'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hey, what's going on, family? Please make sure that you watch our webinar, which is the first step to getting started. So just text the phrase more info, MOREINFO, to the phone number 407-326-0086. Don't type it in the chat. Don't put it below. Text it to that phone number. That way you get that free webinar, but also it leads to a discovery call with me and my team to see how we can get you started. So again, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, this is it. Show me anything else where you can make such an impact in your community, serve God, but also make a bunch of money doing it. We don't hide that. We want to make a lot of money doing what this is so that we can extend our hand in the community and continue to be the answer to affordable housing. Text more info to 407-326-0086, and we'll see you on the other side.